Welcome to Zinnia's Google Apps Pro Tips. Today we're going to look at how to insert an image into a Google Doc. There are a lot of ways to do it, so I'm going to show you all different ways to do it, and then you can decide which one you're the most comfortable with. So the easiest way, insert image, right? And then you can choose where you want the image from. If you just want to get it from the internet, you go to the search function, you search Google, and you can search for a triangle, for example. Okay, there's my image of my triangle. I double click it and it will insert it right into my document. That's a little too big, so I can make it a little bit smaller. Okay, I can play around with image options as well, wrap text, break text, but right now I'm just going to show you how to insert them. Another way would be if I wanted a triangle and I had the word triangle, I say, okay, I want an image to match my word in my document. I can just highlight it, right click it, and click Explore Triangle. It'll bring up a web page, a web search, and also images. I'll just take the image I want and drag it in. That's a good tip right there. Make sure that you don't have your cursor in the middle of the word, or it will drag it to the wrong place. So let's try that again with the cursor at the end of the word and drag it after the word. There you go. If you drag it where the cursor ends up in the middle, it'll put it right in the middle of it. It'll think you want to wrap the text around it. So now you just make it smaller, bigger, however you want it. Another way to get to the Explore function without highlighting and right-clicking is to just click this little button that says Explore, which you'll find in all of the Google apps. And then you can type in triangle, and you can go to an image search, and again, you can just drag and drop it into your file. Resize it. Okay, so there's your triangles. Now, let's say that we also wanted a circle. We can go to google.com. We can type in circle just as we always would when we were using any kind of word processing. Go to the Google image search, and you'll see all these different ones. I can right click and click copy image. I can go back to my tab and I can paste that image. I can also, now this one gets a little finicky, but this one's fun. You can drag it to the tab that you want it and then drag it to where you want it in the file. One more pro tip is if you want multiple images, say you're making a worksheet, you're a teacher, or you want multiple shapes next to each other, you can insert a table. Let's say we insert a 4x4 box table, and we just insert the shapes where we want them. And right here we have Explorer. We don't even need to go out to the internet. We search right within our document, and we can put the shapes that we want in our document. The table will allow them to stay in the same size, the same spacing, and stay in the same line. So that's a nice way to put them in line if you want to put your images. Now this will only work with shapes, but obviously with any image that you can pull from Google.